the John Malloy Broadcast Club. Now available on live stream for your live sports, YouTube for programming, and TikTok for your highlights. And go to cubcast.org for more. Yes, we can do that too.
Good evening, Cubs fans, and welcome to this very special broadcast once again, the CIF State Regional Semifinals. I am the senior Jordan Buckley now, and joined by sophomores Jason Coronado and Tate Harehead, and we are honored to bring you what might be our final broadcast of the season and possibly the final home game here at Levy Gymnasium for the year. Fellas, how are you guys doing?
Yeah, also the final broadcast for me and Jordan, so this is going to be a good one.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. I will be taking over. We're in good hands.
Yeah. Yes, we really are in great hands with you, Tate, and a lot of our other commentators as well. We have a great rotation coming up next year. I can't wait to see what happens. So earlier today, before the game, I interviewed head coach Michael Burley just about practice for tonight. Let's cut to that interview.
Hello everyone, I'm senior Jordan Beckley now and joined by head coach Michael Boley. Coach, what did you like from the team on Tuesday against Pally, particularly with the underclassmen in the third set?
You know, I really enjoyed the way we came out. As I told you before the match, that we were trying to come out more relaxed and enjoy our time. And the fact that we were able to get some guys in that match, I thought was pretty special. They deserved it, and I was really proud of the effort that they put in once they got in.
What are your points of emphasis for tonight's game?
Same thing, you know, it's come in with pretty much a free spirit, an open mind, relaxed, and take care of business the way that we know how. Like I said, there's just no charting, no scouting, no film watching. This is their time to shine, and if they want it, they're going to go after and get it.
And last one here, this is probably our last home game tonight. Do you have any message to the supporters who are watching in the stands tonight as well as on our live stream?
I just want to say thank you to everybody. You guys have been exceptional. I know all the hard work that you guys put in. Special shout out to Jesse as well. I just, you know, it's been great. I think it allows these people at home to sit back and really enjoy, hopefully, a nice volleyball match. I'm going to be, you know, it's very sentimental for the seniors. This could be their last match here at Levy Gym. So I want to wish them the best as well. And hopefully we get a victory tonight for the fans at home and for our seniors here.
All right, thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
All right, you heard our pregame comments from Coach Burley. Fellas, as we're about under 2 minutes away, what do you think are going to be the keys for tonight's game?
I think blocking is going to be big. I think this is one of the most, at least just judging off of their warm-ups, one of the most impressive offensive teams that Loyola has played this season. So yeah, I think blocking for both sides is going to be pretty important to controlling the match.
Yeah, I agree with what Jason said. I also have to say that getting into the swing of things early is definitely crucial, as we have seen in some of the most crucial games of Loyola. A slow start could have been costly, but they recovered. So just a good safety net would be to start off pretty early.
Yes.
shit.
An incredible sight and sound to see the whole crowd singing our national anthem. Incredibly powerful stuff and incredibly fitting for our last home game here.
Now, as the starting lineups are being introduced, I'd just like to give a heads up that tonight you're gonna want to watch out for Dylan Klein on Loyola, Sean Kelly, Owen Long. Oh, he isn't?
Oh, no. Sean has
be
been actually training with the Team USA, their 1900 team, all this week. So very exciting for him. And as a result of that, and this is the same thing as what happened on Tuesday, Owen Longcar will be playing outside hitter, while Michael Robertson will be at Arbor tonight. Depth is going to be huge for the Cubs this evening.
A huge switch, and great to hear for Sean Kelly. You'd love to hear it, especially from a fellow Cub.
Some incredible stuff. And there you have it. The starting lineups for the Dons and the Cubs presented by our PA announcer Corey. So some other Cubs to look out for tonight. Again, as I mentioned, Owen Longcar, Michael Robertson, Dylan Klein, Ryan Sprague, and as well as Ryan Vina and Luke Murray, who has been making some key contributions this past week. Yep. Just before the game starts, a quick look at how both of these teams got here. Of course, on Tuesday, the Cubs swept Palisades, while Cathedral Catholic swept Tesoro. And here we are in the semifinals. Cubs at 22-3 overall. Dons at 27-4. The Dons also CIF San Diego Section Open Division champions.
Cathedral Catholic's lineup is looking very imposing, especially with their height.
Oh man.
Yeah, very tall team compared to what we've seen so far. Doesn't look like a single guy out there is shorter than like 6'2", so yeah, very interesting thing we'll be seeing here tonight.
Yes. Serving now for the Dons is going to be number 14, Cameron Worrell, the 6'5" senior setter. Worrell gets it over. Hit by Longcar. Vina gets blocked right there. Wow, with authority.
Huge block to start the game off with early. Sets the tone that the Dons are not going to go down as easily as the Palisades.
Yeah, that Cathedral height showing off in the first play of the match, Brian Vina getting blocked.
Yes. Speaking of tall players, as the Cubs are unable to go out that one, it's now 2-0.
Yeah. That serve dropping pretty quickly on Owen Longcar, just going to get his feet there. That was a great serve.
Yeah, speaking of the height of the Dons and how imposing they are. I'm not sure if this is a typo in Max Preps, but apparently they have a defensive specialist junior named Aiden Harold. Get this, 6'11" and 255 pounds. Oh my goodness, Dylan Klein. Wow. So the Cubs get on the board with that one. Klein kills, going to be really something to look out for this evening. Back to serve, number 34, 6'7", 6'6" Princeton commit Ryan Vina. The service line is going to be critical for the Cubs. I talked to Dylan about that. He's acknowledged that there have been some issues on that end. That's from what we've seen. So they're definitely going to try and key in on that this evening as well.
The Cubs are going to have to be way more flexible, especially with their new lineup.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
so
much
it's going
so.
to
Spread,
Dylan, you
Klein,
already know.
blocked. Oh, wow. So, stifling defense from the Dons to start out the first set. It's now 4-1.
Yeah, to have half of your first 4 points come from blocks, that's unprecedented, so
Yes.
it's definitely something to look out for from Loyola.
Grant with a nice kill there. Klein. There you go. Point goes for the Cubs. 4-2 now.
Yeah, with Sean Kelly not in the game currently, it's mainly going to be Klein trying to find those opportunities to get the points for his team.
Yes. A lot of reliance on the front, but yeah, Klein's going to be able to prone to that. Good block. Stewart unable to bump that successfully. So it's 5-2.
Yeah, Grant is there. That's great positioning, but that just happens where you can't get the ball.
Yeah.
The enthusiasm of the Dons is also going to help them, especially with the 3-point lead. Could possibly carry on with these serves.
Good bump, good set. Great clear.
Great dig.
Yep. Goes over, Grant returns it, and look out. Sprayed. The Dons still in it. Good. Great double block. Dylan Klein and Luke Morley. 5-3 now.
Loyola's just may have to play a bit more of a passive game, except when it comes to those spikes, because this Dons team is just really good when it comes to blocks.
Yes. Successful serve by Klein. Does a good job there. Great diving for it.
Oh, that is alive.
Very much so. Wow, just got it over.
Oh.
Point goes for Cathedral Catholic. The Dons super energized right now, 6-3. Exiting is number 23, Boston Bonifay. I believe the guy who just came in is number 5, Zach Talampas, the libero. Good job on, I believe that was Morley. Springs unable to capitalize on that one. And the Dons up 7-3. Go ahead.
Cathedral's fast offense really got them that point there. Ryan Sprague still moving back and off balance on that hit. Couldn't quite get his hips around it, and point Cathedral.
The serve, right to Grant. Look out.
Oh, wow. Some collision right there.
Yep. Great double block. They keep it alive. Long call. Still up.
Oh.
Point goes for the Cubs.
That was a lift, I think.
Double.
Double hit, actually.
Interesting. 7-4 in this opening set. In for the Cubs now, junior Lucas Anderson. He's been really solid throughout the season and in the postseason as well. The Southpaw deserves it with authority.
Oh.
Good job there.
Good dig.
Great dig
But
there.
it is alive. Great job on Loyola.
Oh, wow. Spiking it right down is number 14, Cameron Ward, the 6'5" senior setter.
Yep. The possible setter now draws, who was it? Draws Owen Longcar in, and it leaves that that left back spot wide open for the middle of the crunch, that one.
Yep.
That's a great play by Cathedral.
They have a lot of strategies, and they're intending to use them. all right now.
Great job. Good work there. I believe Ryan Vina was watching for that. Michael Robertson back to serve.
Loyola's trailing by 3, but they've held that consistent 3-point deficit. They're not trying to extend it by any margin.
Ooh. Yeah. Michael unable to get it over that time. Serving number 4 for Cathedral Catholic, Charlie Ledford, a 6'2" junior libero. Gets that one over. Klein falling on his wallet. That's going to be Longcar got it over. Oh, wow.
God.
So the Dons really taking advantage of the Cubs' gaps, putting it up to the back and right side.
There's just not enough room for Grant Sewell to try and get that ball.
Timeout for the Cubs.
There's just another timeout. Well, actually, the first timeout. But
Yes.
this is just a call for help for Loyola right now. They've seen what Cathedral Catholic is made of. They've seen their defensive abilities, their offensive capabilities, how they're able to dig, make plays out of like bad situations, and this timeout is just going to try and center themselves, because without it, they're just going to keep tumbling downhill with no way to stop.
Some keys to the game provided by Dylan Klein. We're focused on passing, which is going to be crucial tonight, given what we've seen so far in this opening set. Also, keep the ball in play and have constant improvement on that end. And finally, you mentioned serves as a point of emphasis as well. Coming out of this timeout, let's see how the Cubs adjust. Curious to not have any changes in the lineup, so Coach Bowley sticking with the guys on the floor.
Dylan Klein will actually go and get that ball.
Oh my goodness. Good hustle, not enough.
Yeah,
So
not great communication by Loyola on that play.
Yeah.
Starting off between Dylan and Owen, and then it looks like Grant was there, but
Yeah.
I don't know who it was. I think it was Michael Robertson.
Yes.
It was
Also
Michael,
diving
yeah.
for that one.
Yep.
Vina's been trying to tip that over consistently. Maybe it's not the play.
Yeah. Not a great strategy going up against doing that against such a tall team, such a good defensive-minded team as well.
The Cubs, yeah, they're just trying to run back to just try and play defense, but that's just not enough.
Cubs really got to communicate here. Big Mike! But it goes out. Yep.
None of the Loyola players happy about that one.
13-5 now.
13-5. It is now an 8-point deficit for the Cubs.
Let's see how they respond here. Vina blocked again.
Return to sender. Good night. Monster block by the Dons.
Yep. Up front, for Cathedral Catholic is Matthew Poindexter, number 14, Cameron Worrell.
Oh
He
my.
just got the block there. Straight setting. Oh my goodness! Oh, long car with authority. He's back to serve now. That's the type of aggression the Cubs need to come out with. Still down by 8, but I got a feeling they will be able to bounce back. Let's see how they do it though. Oh, not that time.
The serves, they keep coming back. We've seen it before, especially with the playoffs. It's happened more in the playoffs, actually, that the serves have been just more crucial.
Yeah, I agree with that. The Cubs trying to serve it really well, but the Nets just denying them. What an ace there. Trying to remember who that was. I believe round number 14, Cameron Worrell, once again. Jason has his head in his hands right now as if we're going to another timeout.
That was a powerful statement made by the Dons right there. Just not a lot Stuart Wald can actually do there. He's just kind of trying to retreat, get into the right position of the ball, and then it's just right next to him as soon as he tries to get there.
Yep.
Jason, what do you think is going on right now? And what do you think needs to change?
I don't know. The communication is off. I think that one going right in between them, and then we saw a couple plays ago between Owen and Dylan. I think the communication just needs to be a little better. And they're going to come back.
Personally, I think if they had a few more offensive weapons, that'd be fine. Regarding spiking, considering that wall is a real problem for the Cubs.
Yep. The Cubs student section and fan section trying to rally the guys here.
Yeah, huge point for Loyola right here. Good pass by Grant.
Bit of a lofty serve right there.
Oh, it's off one.
That was close right there. Gonna have to try and dive for that, but it is not enough.
Yeah, and again, that miscommunication between Ryan and Michael Robertson as to who's gonna get that.
And it just costs the Cubs just gliding on the floor after that ball.
Yep, 17-6 now. Grant dives for that one. It's going to Klein.
An over serve, but it does not matter. Dylan Klein will get the point. Still down by 10. This is a huge deficit we have not seen the Cubs in.
Yeah, I was just about to say we haven't seen them in a predicament like this in a while, maybe ever, at least this season. Oh, good resilience there. Venus sets it, Klein. Right down. Can't Klein this. There we go, 17-8. And in the middle of us commentating a little bit, we just got a really nice note here from that was Mr. Hayes. He said, and this is titled "How Filipino Athletes Changed the Game Forever." So, beginning in 1916, the game of volleyball improved dramatically when athletes in the Philippines changed the rules, finally allowing hitters to begin dropping bombas, meaning bombs, in order to terminate the ball on the opponent's floor or off the opponent's blocker. That's when the hitter became known as the bomberino, meaning bomber. Really awesome fact here, and really cool one for me considering I am proudly Filipino. So there's a very awesome fact to find out. Really great stuff. Thank you, Mr. Hayes. That one goes out.
The Cubs trying to gain momentum here. They've gone 3 points now.
Yeah.
Some of the Cathedral Catholics players looking a bit flustered, trying to recollect themselves.
That one's set. Right in front of Robertson.
Blink and you'll miss it. What a great kill.
That was a bit of a bomb right there. Back to serve for the Dons. Number 11, Dom Engels, the senior outside hitter. Klein, Sprague, right back to Klein. Oh, wow. The Dons still lead. Oh! Point goes for the Cubs. There you go.
Communication issues go both ways there. Dylan Klein has been getting more and more active with some of the plays, being the person who even gets the dig and also gets the spike.
Yes. He said, oh, wow. As number 3 for the Dons.
Yeah, great lob set run by Cathedral there to get the open angle.
Yep, that was Patrick Buckle. Credit him for that. But yeah, you said it too. Klein is going to have a bit of a more expanded role on the offensive side today, and we're seeing that really. Great job by Luke Morley. Fantastic stuff. All right, 19-12 now. Cubs still in a bit of a hole, trying to dig themselves out of it with every point they get here. Klein back to serve. The set, the attack.
Ooh.
Grant gets there in time. The set. Oh, another block. Power from number 33, Ryan Enos.
Just when you forget about it, you just get reminded with it. You just run into a brick wall, literally.
Yep, 20-12 here. Good job by Grant. Good set by Klein. That's going to go.
That's a great
another
set.
block. Wow.
Trying to set up that other wall. Oh, but it is
He's called for a double, I think.
Huh.
a double or a
double.
lift. One of the two.
Wow.
However, the Dons are 4 points away from claiming their first set.
Yep.
I'm in a dominant faction as well.
Speaking of dominance, Luke Morley. Fantastic job on that one. Exiting is Grant Stewart and coming in for the Cubs. Oh, he's going to try and get it. Yep, Lucas Anderson. 21-13 in this opening set. The southpaw back to serve right by the A in Loyola. Gets it over.
Oh. Seems like he mistimed that right there. He kind of just swiped at nothing.
Yep.
Both
21.
teams seem prone to errors, except I feel like Cathedral just may have the upper hand just on how prepared they are in their diversity.
Yes. Anderson gets it over. That one. Again, another kill. Right to spread that time. 22-14. Dons on the verge of taking set number one, barring a miracle from the Cubs. Morley checks out. So does Anderson. Trying to see who just came in. That's Robertson.
Right off the net. Tough roll. That sends more Cubs just sprawling on the floor to try and get that ball.
Yep. And the two guys who just returned, Robertson and Sewell. 23-14 now in favor of the Dons. That serve hits the net. All right.
8-point game still. Loyola 15. Cathedral Catholic 23. This next set is going to be what kind of changes it all.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Great double block. Cathedral Catholic recovers nicely. Oh my goodness. Just barely puts it on the left soft top for set point. 24-15 now.
Deja vu again. You see Cubs just flying onto the floor. I mean, half the game you see them flying on the floor at this point.
Fine set. Big set.
Oh, game set right there. Great block. No need for any teammates right there.
Yep.
That is an exclamation point.
Yeah. The Cubs fall in set number one. We'll see how they bounce back in set number two. Here's a little segment we did on a really cool car show that happened earlier today. Hello everyone, I'm Senior Jordan Buckley now. I'm joined by Mr. Ebner. Mr. Ebner, just tell me a little bit about the history of the car show, how long it's been running and all that.
For how long it's been running, I think it's been 5 or 6 years that we have been doing car shows. Usually we have done one car show a year, sometimes two. We started with a classic car show with the True Germans Club, and then Mr. Gallagher and Mr. Jackson joined in to do an event with the two clubs together. So it's great to have them as part of it, because I don't know anything about cars, but so it's good to have Gallagher and Jackson that are part of it. So yeah.
You haven't run any of the, we have a good mix of classic cars here. We got a couple more modern cars over on that side. And you said it started out as a classic car show. We're back.
Yeah, so this year we decided to do both classic and exotic cars together, and then invite students and teachers, people of the community, to bring their own cars that they may own. And we added the motorcycles too this year. That's a suggestion from Mr. Gallagher, who knew that Mr. Porterfield, Mr. Legant, Mr. Lanza, and I'm forgetting one more person. Oh, Mr. Marsh, who brought his motorcycle. So that's a great addition. And then we extended the invitations beyond Loyola to people who had participated before. So we might see a few more cars coming in before lunch, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Is there a favorite type of car that you prefer?
For me, I like to go practical with a big family, like minivans, but looking around here and driving to school by myself, I don't know. There's many nice cars. I really like the one truck over there. The wooden touch to it. It's really nice. So, yeah. But any of those would be better than my Ebner Mobile.
Thank you, Mr. Ebner, for the interview, and thank you to the True Gentlemen's Club and the Car Club for this great event today.
All right, hope you enjoyed that little segment from the car show from the True Gentlemen's Club and the Car Club earlier today. If you missed it, it'll be back on just before the third set. So, fellas, what do the Cubs need to change in order to pull away in set number 2, or pull out a win in set number 2?
Okay, you can go first.
I don't know. You can go. I don't even know.
Okay. Well, personally, I think maybe a formation change on the court is necessary, considering there's a lot of communication issues. That, basically, more defense. You didn't really see a lot of blocks come out of Loyola, and different attack angles. That's what they need. Also, don't miss opportunities.
Those can be very possible. Go ahead.
Okay, so Lucas Anderson is starting off. I thought he was in for the game. I'm not sure. I think he's just still just serving sub.
He's serving like he always
But
does.
yeah, I think Loyola just needs to be more efficient on the hitting end.
Yeah, I agree. Some good defense there, some good resilience.
No way. There's absolutely no way that's
And it is a lift called on Lucas Anderson.
It's awful.
Wow.
Yeah, even Dylan Klein seems a bit
Awful.
confused with that call.
Jason, I think this is a continuation of some of the questionable calls we saw against Pally on Tuesday night. Klein diving for that one. Sprague sets him up. Nice job.
Sends that guy flying right there, trying to get that ball, but
Yep. Knotted up at 1, and the Cubs making a bit of an impact early on in this set. It was great to see.
Lucas is staying in. Okay, so he'll be a good offensive weapon for Loyola.
and that is a lift on the Dons. And that is Loyola, I think, leading for the first time tonight.
Yeah. Nice to see Anderson back to serve. Apologies, that is Loncar. The attack outside.
Great call on Loncar, letting that go out. This is what the Cubs need.
Yes. 3-1 now.
Loncar has been solid so far.
Yep. Solid yet again with a powerful serve.
Double dip right there.
He pokeyed that, and he hit it so hard.
Yep. Right into the circle. Loncar back once again. Delivering some power on those serves. Speaking of which, a little too much that time. 4-2. Now in the second set. Up to serve for the Dons, number 11, Dom Engels. Right to Stewart. Step by Sprague, Klein. Recovered.
That is not over. Wow.
It's a great cover. Oh!
How is that still in? Wow.
That's a Dylan.
The needle is. That would be a point for Loyola after a choppy back and forth. Oh, sorry. It's a point for Cathedral Catholic after a choppy back and forth.
Pick the net. 5-3 now for the Cubs. A much better response than what we saw first time out.
I think some of the plans with the team, and especially with who's on the court, is helping them a lot.
Yeah.
And that will be Loyola's point.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's a back row setter and he was reaching over.
Okay.
Let's have a little bit of a look at as Venus serves it there. Oh my goodness.
Oh my. That is in.
Yep.
Great kill.
6-4, great cross-court
Yeah,
kill.
I think so far as we're seeing from Loyola, we've gotten much better serving. Not just keeping it in, but also really putting the pressure on Cathedral, not letting them get into system.
Yes.
Dylan
Sprague.
Klein trying to kill this. And he's a bit out.
Yep. 6-5, they're letting the Dons back into it now. Cubs got to be a little better. Let's have a little look at their records here in just a moment. Klein, that's blocked.
Good cover.
Driving on the floor. Great double block
his face.
by Ryan Sprague and Luke Morley.
Patrick Backel gets a volleyball right to the face.
He didn't come for the massage, he came for the facial. 7-5 now for the Cubs. Sprague set to serve a little softer one that time. Another block by Anderson and Morley. We're going to need some more authority on that one.
Luke Morley really pressing into that seam, absolutely nowhere to go.
Yep. Sprague back once again.
They really upgraded her walls since last set.
Yep. Sprague. A little softer that time. Good return.
And
Luke Morley's taking over this set right now.
Yep. Morley and Anderson connect for that back again, and that leads to a timeout by the Dons.
first timeout we've seen from the Dons, and they're definitely going to have to try and adapt to Loyola's blocking, which is great to see. It's something we talked about before the set even happened, and it seems like it's actually coming to fruition, and that's good to see, especially with the score being Loyola up 9-5, which is a 4-point lead and a very good sizable lead, especially in the sport of volleyball.
Yeah.
Jinxed it. I wasn't sure what kind of point differential that was.
Jason, what do you have to say so far?
Yeah, I think serving and blocking have been huge this game, especially on that last play that caused the timeout. We'd seen that lob from Cathedral 2 times, and they were both big momentum plays that they got, so that's huge to turn it around for Loyola.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with Jason. When you're able to take the momentum of the other team, powerful spike, and just turn it into your own with just a simple block, it's a great feeling.
Yes.
It just gets the crowd and the team just really riled up.
As I mentioned earlier, let's have a brief look at the records here. Non-league wise, the Cubs are 7-1, the Dons 4-0. The Dons 8-0 on the road, while the Cubs doing a fantastic job at home, 11-0. In the playoffs, Cubs are 3-1, Dons are 6-0. As the Dons get the point there, cut the lead to 3. Rankings, Cubs, as we keep mentioning here, they're number 1 in the nation. Dons, still really good as well, they're at number 10. Cubs are first in the state division and section division. Same goes with Cathedral Catholic, who just got a net. The Cubs first in state, the Dons are 7th in state. So 2 really great programs going at it in the regional semifinals, and it has not disappointed so far, not even for a moment. Klein, some good serve there. Oh, Grant almost.
Yeah, that was weird. Grant seemed to hesitate there. Maybe he thought that Dylan had shifted into that angle. But yeah, there's Coach Boley telling him to move in. Looks like they're running a 2-2 defense on the outside there. So yeah, wanting Grant to step more into the angle.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jason. A good motto to have is hesitation is defeat.
Walker didn't hesitate there. Oh, to Anderson and Morley.
Fantastic block right there. And now Grant Stewart is back to serve.
This is very interesting. I don't
think we've seen Grant serve so far.
Yeah. But that's
great placement.
a great job. Oh, Klein.
The Dons recover quickly and are able to get that kill off before the Cubs can really recover, it looks like.
And Grant serving really speaks to the versatility of this team. Hopefully he's back at the service line again. And at the service line for the Dons is going to be number 4, Charlie Lightford. Grant with a dig. The set. Anderson.
Oh my, off his shoulder.
Wow.
Great job by Lucas Anderson.
Great job by Vina.
And that is
like
a point for Loyola. It is a net.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like to point out that block by Vina. You know, he obviously didn't get that like kill block, but he got a great touch on that, diving into that right angle. Yeah, and the hitter just can't read that.
Yep. Anderson with authority. That one gets returned.
Oh, wow.
A little too much hot sauce on it, and it's 13-8 for the Cubs.
Now, something I just wanted to mention just by watching the Dons. Number 33 on Cathedral Catholic, he's really tall, and his arms are really long, and he gets over the blocks very often.
Yes.
So maybe that's something to take into account for the Cubs if you were Coach Boley.
Ryan Enos is his name, or Enos. He is a sophomore, and him being that tall.
He is a sophomore? Wow.
From according to the roster. And let me just cross-reference that with the other one. Yes, sophomore. Wow. Unbelievable height. Anderson with authority. That one gets returned.
Trying to keep this alive.
Yep, and they do.
Have to go back on defense. Oh! Right between his legs. This isn't soccer.
Dylan Klein with the filthy bick.
Yep. Klein with quite the kill. They have a nutmeg there. 14-9 now for the Cubs.
A great 5-point lead for the Cubs.
Yep. Long car. Oh, ace.
This is very similar to the other playoff game. Not the one against the Palisades, but I'm forgetting who they played.
Redondo Union?
Redondo Union, yes. They started off a bit shaky in the first set, right? Mm-hmm. And in the second set, you really see how they've adapted to the enemy team, and they've just exploded. Yes. And I feel like this is at that point where they played against Redondo Union, where they're playing against now Cathedral, where they're kind of adapting to how they're playing and countering in their own play style. Yeah.
Cubs very strong in the second set. As you mentioned, against Redondo Union and here tonight. So awesome to see the resilience by them this evening, especially with an opportunity to maybe move on to the CIF regional finals. If the Cubs pull out a win tonight, they play the winner of Beckman and Newport Harbor on May 21st, Saturday at 6 p.m. Now it's a bit interesting here. The Cubs would host Beckman at Levy if Beckman wins, whereas they would be at Newport Harbor or maybe at a neutral site if Newport wins their game against Beckman.
Maybe
so, interesting to watch.
Maybe it's a standing and overall ranking, so perhaps it's like they have a better record.
Yeah. That could be the case. The serve.
Good pass by Dylan.
Yep. Anderson with authority, but just couldn't get over the net. Could not get over the net.
Yeah, set seemed a little too low for Lucas, and you just can't get over that one like you'd want.
15-11 now, so the Dons cutting it a little closer.
Huge serve, but it is way out.
Yep. Benefits the Cubs. Stewart comes out for Morley. Ryan Vina back to serve. 16-11. Vina. Great job there. That one.
And it will be a point for Loyola. It is, I think it was a net. I'm not too sure. Jason, can you confirm what that point was?
I have no idea.
Good enough for me.
Vina back once again.
Oh, that's it.
Wow. What an ace by the 6'6" Princeton cadet, Ryan Vina. And he's back again for more.
The Dons player right there really thought he had a great play, ducking right under it, but he just
Takes an L.
Yep.
he really misjudged his surroundings right there.
18-11 now. Vina.
Oh,
This time it is out.
Yeah.
Yes, no doubt about it.
18-12. Up for the Dons is going to be number 10. Christian Aquino, a senior libero.
That's out.
Out of bounds. No doubt about it. 19-12.
For the Dons' fair share of very tall players, they also have some very
Other tall players?
other tall players. But besides that, they have some smaller players, and they're very good as defensive players
Yes.
as well. Oh, just like Grant Stewart.
Uh-huh.
Didn't have to do Grant like that. And it's called for a net.
Interesting. 20 to
Net
12.
called on Cathedral. And interesting, I'm not sure why they do this, like for any specific reason, but Spencer Gray is coming in for Luke Morley.
Oh, that. Wow.
No shade to Spencer Gray. That's not what I meant.
When you have
Good job by,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I guess
Yeah.
that's the mentality. And number 33 cannot get that ball over. And Loyola is up by 9 now. The tables have turned drastically.
Largest lead of the evening for them. 33 is Ryan Enos, the sophomore middle hitter. Sprague, soft that time around. Oh, wow. Right where the Cubs couldn't reach it.
And those are the skills, I was talking about with number 33. Just
Yes.
dangerously tall.
I'm still amazed. Yeah, according to this roster, Aiden Harold, number 9, is 6'11". I don't really know of many. Oh, well, to
Just out.
That is actually a point for Loyola.
wow.
It is a
Wait,
tip.
what?
nice.
Oh, calling a touch.
It's a touch for,
Okay.
Loyola. A bit of confusion right there.
Yeah.
The Dons thought they had that point.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call. That looks.
Perhaps the ref heard some noise, maybe?
Yeah. But
Possibly.
we take it. We take
Yeah.
this.
Yep. 22-13, Cubs 3 away from winning the set. But yeah, again, amazed that Aiden Harold, he's a 6'11" junior. Wow. Let's see if he makes an appearance tonight. That one is returned.
Oh no! Long call.
Block.
Oh, can't get that one. But
Nope.
great solo block by Owen Longar.
Yep. Point goes for Cathedral Catholic. Back to serve number 3. Patrick Buckle.
Great dig right there by Longar.
Great step by Sprague. Oh my God! Klein going down immediately. Wow.
Klein flying out of the back row, reminiscent of TJ DeFalco back when he was at Long Beach. Yeah, just incredible vertical there.
Grant back to
Landing
serve, gets it over.
at the half-court line.
Wow.
Oh, that is a great kill right there.
Yep.
Rolls right off the fingertips. Back and forth, but Loyola just has too big of a lead. It's going to take a miracle for the Dons to come back this set.
Yes. 8-point lead now. Anderson gets blocked,
and
but
that
it
is
goes
out.
out of bounds.
It is now set point.
Yep.
Lucas Anderson trying to finish this away and just even out the score.
Good pass.
Good job. That one in for the Dons. 24-16 now.
Great kill right there. Another use of rolling in off the fingertips of the block. And now it is Cameron Worrell to serve. And that will be
Good
it.
job. Cubs take set number 2, 25-16. Dylan Klein, as you've seen tonight, absolutely spectacular. I spoke with him just before today's game, reflecting on this past season as well as his 4 years on varsity.
All right, I'm here with senior Dylan Klein, our team captain, as well as USC commit. Dylan, what has this whole year meant to you?
It's been a really cool experience just because senior year, my 4th year here playing at Loyola, it's been really sentimental. And then, being completely honest, this is our first, I've only had 2 normal years of volleyball here. Freshman year was normal. Sophomore year got cut short because of COVID. And junior year was a little interesting last year due to some COVID protocols and practice scheduling. And so this is the first year really back, and it really means a lot. And I think it kind of reciprocates through the team. So, yeah.
What are some of your favorite memories as a Loyola volleyball player over these last 4 years?
Definitely Chair Mountain. Just a little pregame ritual we have. And just every day in practice, getting together with the guys, team bonding. I really think just the everyday practice and just fun stuff we do with the team really is probably my favorite memories.
And then last one here. What lessons from Loyola will you take with you to USC?
Oh, everything. I mean, this place is so cool. Meant for others. Everything I've learned here has really shaped me to be who I am, and I am grateful for that. Really grateful.
All right, thank you, Dylan.
Thank you, Jordan.
All right, and that was our post-game interview with Dylan Klein. Just looking back on a March LA Times article here, Jim Menges, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that name in any way, but he was watching Loyola versus Miracosta back in March, a beach volleyball legend and a former UCLA star. He said on Klein's athleticism, quote, "Very few people can jump like that. That's God-given." So Klein's play really impressing some volleyball legends like Jim Menges. As the Cubs prepare for the 3rd set, and let's just revisit the keys to the game provided by Dylan Klein. Focus on passing. They've been doing a really good job of that as of late. Keep the ball in play and have constant improvement on that end. Fantastic job. And finally, the serves. They've been doing a lot better of a job with regards to the serves tonight as opposed to previous outings here as we get ready for that 3rd set. Tied up at 1-1. All right. Both teams getting ready here, just about to get underway. Serving.
Minnesota.
Serving for the Dons, number 14, Cam Whirl, 6'5" senior.
Okay, so let's see. I can't tell if Lucas Anderson is still in. He is.
No.
Yes, he is.
Just on the left. Give us more than that. Cubs take a early runner lead. Dylan Klein back to serve.
Yeah.
The Cubs are not going to let up. Even though there was a hefty 5-minute break, they're just still going to keep on putting that aggression on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huge deficit for Cathedral right here. See if they can claw themselves out.
Yep. Klein, great job there. It's been a good set. Anderson with authority a little too much.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Cubs got caught for that.
Oh.
Got to pay for that, excuse me.
That's a horrible call.
I don't even know about that one, yeah.
That's
Interesting.
bad.
That looked clearly
Definitely
just
not.
way over.
Definitely
Yeah.
not complaining though, but that's yikes. That's
Yeah. That's very interesting. So yeah,
seems like
Cubs.
Loyola has paid the refs this time as compared to the Pally game.
Whoa. It's too late in the 3rd set. Let's not assume anything here. But questionable call this time around for the Cubs. Very interesting. Anywho. Great diving for that one. Sprague setting. Anderson firing. That's blocked. Couple good
Loading.
sets. Klein.
That's in there.
That is out.
Wow.
It will.
Okay.
No, that one was in. That was in.
Interesting. Cubs now up 3-0.
Yeah, that will be the Cubs' point. A bit of indecisiveness for the ref right there.
Yep.
Dylan Klein.
That's a great serve.
Yes.
Very good, yes.
The hit. Oh, almost. Couldn't get there in time. 3-1. 3-2-1. So, Cathedral Catholic, excuse me, gets on the
Dylan
board.
Klein grabbing at his hip after that play. That one did not look too graceful.
Oh,
Just
boy.
looks like a bit of a bruise.
Yep.
Those
How do you
do
not
hurt,
see
though.
it? Did you look?
Yeah, I'm
Still
X-ray eyes.
diving. Anderson gets caught out of bounds.
Great play by Lucas Anderson right there. Tries to get that kill, but actually gets the point by hitting it off the blockers.
Yep.
And now back to serve is Grant Sturwald, the ace up their sleeve.
You got a lot of Cubs who can fill a lot of roles as Grant is doing it tonight.
Oh, that is out.
No doubt about
Oh, but there's a touch call.
Okay, so I take it back. No one paid anyone off. That's just awful.
Yeah. 4-2.
I did not see
Any touch whatsoever? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Interesting.
Yeah, well,
An eye for an eye.
the good thing about universally bad refs is that you can't really complain because the calls are going both ways.
Yeah.
An eye for an eye, and the entire stadium is now blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to serve Lucas Anderson. 5-2 in this third set for the Cubs.
Pretty good early lead for the Cubs, 5-2. Lucas Anderson trying to
Great serve.
improve upon that.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, stop that time.
great up by Luke Sanderson.
Anderson's being a real MVP over here.
Yep.
He's running all over, serves and instantly goes to try and get that dig. Great showing by Lucas Anderson, as usually he's just been coming in for serves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very promising oppo for next year's squad.
Absolutely.
Oh.
That will not even reach the top of the net.
Nope.
Yeah, but I respect it, giving him the heat check right here.
Yep.
It's a good set.
So the Dons coming right back into this. 5-4. Good job there by
Huge opportunity for Cathedral.
Yeah.
Once more.
Oh! Blocked
Grant. Great job.
Revenge.
Tico.
That's through the wall.
Yep.
A wall breaker.
Fantastic stuff by the Cubs. Great work there by Klein.
Great stuff by Dylan Klein. Even with 3 people trying to block that, he just breaks right through it.
Overpowering for sure. And how about that double block there? Very nice to see.
Oh, that is out.
That's it.
Wow. That is in.
I didn't get my eye.
I got him.
I definitely need to get my eyes checked after that one. But a great kill nonetheless.
Yeah, that's a great swing. Perfect spot.
Had me fooled.
Yeah.
And that is in.
An ace swing. No one can get to it. Tied up at 6 now. Tied up for the first time in quite
This is definitely the most
time.
contention we've had sets so far.
Yeah.
As both teams have really shown what they're capable of and are both trying to adapt to what they've already seen.
Yeah, I gotta say, that is
Absolutely.
one of the worst plays in volleyball. When you just you think it's out and you just stand there and watch it hit the line. You just die.
Great job by Klein.
Here he
Good
comes
set.
again. Oh,
Out of bounds, no doubt about it. Didn't need to get our check for that one. Cubs up 7-6 in this third set. Back to serve now, Ryan Avina. I don't believe the Cubs probably didn't make any substitutions.
No.
yeah, they haven't been making too many substitutions regarding a lot of players. Only players we see really coming in and out is Grant Sturwald and Luke Morley.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And we are seeing quite a few underclassmen contributions with Stewart, Anderson. Last game in that third set.
Huge
momentum point from Dylan Klein.
Klein, just unbelievable. And I feel like I've had to say that
to complain about something.
many times tonight and many times this year. Klein, just unreal.
I feel like that was undisputably a point.
Yes.
I don't think that's what they're arguing.
8-7. Let's
Not sure what
see.
happened.
Huh. Bit of a stoppage in play.
What?
Klein just asking if there's a little issue.
Oh god, they're talking about the fan section. Bruh.
The fan section.
What about him?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Well, no, because before they were like cheering after that dude got destroyed. OT by, I don't know, that oppo that got OT'd by Dylan Klein and just got his whole career ended.
Interesting.
So the team's meeting now. This
will be a non-official timeout right now, I guess.
Yeah. So the Cubs hanging on to an 8-7 lead, but they do have a lot of momentum on their side despite the score. All right.
They have a lot of momentum, and I just have to say, like, they just need to keep this up, and they can just keep their head in front of the Dons. They just come out on top.
Yes. Swing a little soft serve that time. Little soft there too.
And that is
That's
Ryan.
That's Ryan's ball.
Bragg.
Yeah, Sprague
to
and
get to
Klein were both going for it. Again, miscommunication from the Loyola side. Unfortunately, that's been an issue tonight. Hopefully they can remedy that very soon. Back to serve. Once again, I believe this is Cameron Worrell. Yes, it is. With authority that time. Oh, what an ace.
Make it twice.
Yeah, that's a great spot. Right in between Grant and Owen.
Yep. And now, Cathedral Catholic retakes the lead, 9-8.
Yeah, so hopefully they communicate about whose team that is
Yes.
on the play here.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be, I think, Cathedral's first lead of this set.
Yes, it is. Set. Oh, Luke Murray. Unbeatable. With authority. Tying up at 9. Back to serve. Dylan Klein.
Dylan Klein back to serve.
Returned.
Pass.
That one. They're going a little soft on the attacks there.
Recovers. Oh, just out though.
Yep. It's 10-9 now. We're back and forth this time around. So Cathedral Catholic coming out with a little bit of a different energy this time around in this set. Way different from what we saw in the second set. So, yeah.
It's definitely a more controlled energy. They're not really being too erratic, but they definitely have to still have the same spark as the first set.
Oh, right between the blockers. Lucas Anderson. With the kill right there. In for the Cubs, Ryan Vina. Out for the Cubs. Luke Murray. Stewart back to serve, and we're knotted up at 10. Great job. The set, the attack.
That one nearly hitting the bottom tape. Good point for Loyola.
Yep. Cubs regain the lead. 11-10.
Stewart gets to serve again.
Yes.
Huge.
We said it earlier. We have not seen him serve. The double block once again.
Lucas Anderson and Ryan Vina
Double stuff.
with the bounce block.
Yep.
And some emphasis on that
Just
one.
makes you wonder, how much did you miss of Lucas Anderson when he wasn't playing besides serving?
Stewart gets that over.
Oh my God!
Again!
Because they just double stuffed it again. Ryan Vina and Lucas Anderson.
That Dons player is
that dude is getting
right now. Oh
that
my
dude
God.
is getting shipped off to Turkey to end his career. There's no way he's coming back. He really just can't show his face at his school ever again, to be honest. I could.
Not that time around. So Studio, his run ends there for a moment. But again, he's fulfilling a role we have not seen him in in quite some time or ever. Fantastic job as a server tonight.
Don's trying to regain those points they lost.
Ryan Vina.
He's scared. He's scared.
Yep.
Getting a bit flustered. It can just get under your skin.
Yeah. Misses high on that one.
Cubs up 14-11. Now the Dons attacks looking a little too hot at times, as we've seen.
Powerful serve.
Unbelievable stuff. The set. The block once again.
Over. Lucas.
Good hustle. Anderson.
That's touchy. That's such a touch.
Not.
Jeez, these refs, dog. That was the most obvious touch I've ever seen him. Not even exaggerating at all.
Wow.
Still gotta hand it to you. Vina with the great block there.
Yes.
I think he hit it with like his shoulder or something.
6-6. I'm not necessarily sure what his vertical is.
Not sure who that was for.
Yeah.
Between Ryan Vina and Owen Longcar.
A brief miscommunication right
Yes.
there.
The serve. Return by Klein.
And Vina detonates right there, getting a great kill for Loyola. Still a very tight set.
Yep. The Bomberino from Ryan Vina. Speaking of which, what a serve by Longcar.
Dunked on.
Well, click, welcome to the Kodak moment. He just got put on a poster. 16-13 now in this third set for the Cubs.
That's so good.
Fantastic stuff. All around by Loyola. Speaking of which, that is out just barely.
Too much power on that.
That's a good serve though. That was pretty close.
Oh yeah. 16-14. Our director, Carlos Perez, just informing me of what we're doing just after this set. We're going back to that car club segment. Dylan Klein a little softer. Tips it. Sprague.
Back to Dylan.
Oh,
Blocked
about it.
again. Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe a third. Once.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
Fool me three times.
Yep. Fantastic stuff there. I believe that was Ryan Sprague that time. Vina with a
Great
30.
serve.
The set.
Dylan Klein with the solo block. Rising up and nowhere to
The
go.
frustration coming out of Zach Talampas. Hitting the floor a couple of times. The libero.
And the
just no
coffin is
answer.
being nailed.
That is a timeout. Yeah.
Yeah, that block right there is at least one nail in the coffin for
Yes.
Cathedral.
So the Cubs coming out with authority again in this set, doing a fantastic job maintaining the lead. Really great stuff tonight. Once again, as I mentioned, if the Cubs pull out a win, they will play the winner of Beckman and Newport Harbor on Saturday at 6 p.m. The Cubs would host Beckman at Levy if Beckman wins, and they would be at Newport Harbor if Newport Harbor wins, either at Newport Harbor or possibly at a neutral site. The Cubs would beat Newport Harbor again, second time in a week. Of course, the CIF Division I finals did not go their way. That's been a huge motivator for them coming into this week. Ryan Sprague said on Tuesday that the seniors really want to get out the right way, and practices have been intense because of that. So I'm sure the Cubs really want to end their last week with the program on a high note. Hopefully they can do that this week. Vina, great job, good return. Longcar,
there's no saving that one.
hitting the exit side. We're close to it. Yeah, no saving that. 18-15 now. So the Dons, just when you thought they were out of it, they have called right back in. Back to serve number 4. Charlie Lightford, the junior, gets it over to Grant. Ryan Sprague coming out of the sky, delivering a meteor right to the floor.
And that is another nail in the coffin for Cathedral. Huge momentum plays from Loyola.
Yes, unbelievable stuff from Sprague tonight. A little softer that time around.
This game is over.
That was an insane block. It looked almost delayed.
Yeah, the Cathedral player just looks so defeated. No one going for that ball.
Fine,
And another timeout is taken. That's what they need
That is game.
to recenter themselves.
That's a game.
Possible game, yep. Cathedral Catholic just looks so defeated. They drove all the way from San Diego, probably to get their hearts broken
It's
tonight.
going to be a long ride back.
Yes.
It's going to be, they got to get through 2 other sets. Well, I guess a set and a half.
Yes.
They're not getting through 2 other sets.
Well, a set and a half.
Shut up, too.
Yeah. So,
Thank you, Jason.
Jason, is this what you expected as your final podcast tonight?
I certainly was not expecting that first set, but I'm pleasantly surprised as of then. So,
Yes.
yeah,
absolutely.
it's been a good broadcast. How about you for your last broadcast?
My last one after 4 incredible, and I mean incredible, years. It's bittersweet to say the least, and hopefully this one with a win would mean the world.
Well, I'm glad you're all enjoying it.
Yeah, well, it's been an incredible, like 3 months for me. But,
Yes, but we've been very lucky to have you and your knowledge of the game. I'm sure you'll do incredible at the varsity level next year. We're going to miss you on the call for sure, though.
Thank you.
Yes, and Tate, as I mentioned before, I cannot wait to see what you do next year, man. It's going to be awesome,
Thank you, man.
of course.
Great dig right there by Grant Sturwald.
And great job by Klein. They
a great
somehow
broadcast.
return it. Oh, fantastic stuff by number 11.
Gets
Tom
right through
Engels.
those blocks, yeah.
Yes. The Dons, just as the same with Redondo Union and Pally, finding the gaps in the Cubs formation. And we've seen that a lot, particularly tonight. So the Cubs got to do a better job
Sorry,
on that.
I think the ref just pulled out a yellow card.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Timeout now goes to Loyola. Oh,
That's
I'm
a first.
Lost.
I didn't even, dang it, I didn't even see what happened.
Me neither. Not until you mentioned it.
I
too.
wish we had like a replay system so we could like look
I
that
know.
back.
Oh,
Do we have
trust
a
me.
replay system?
No, I've been calling for that for years. Trust
Do we
me.
really?
We do not.
Let's
have
run
them.
that back.
That'd be nice.
Anyway, I think it was called on number 20 something.
Oh, thanks, Tate. That's
It was a 20.
all right. Well,
When the
let's see.
jerseys in the 20s.
I think it was-
It
okay.
could have been possibly. Let's see this. Oh, actually, there's. Oh wait, this is Cathedral. So it could have been Michael Robertson, Dustin Steinbeck, Ryan Espinoza, Luke Morley, Owen Longcar, Seth Houghton, Holmes Warmold, Jay Gosser, or Jay Gosser. So yeah, it really narrows it down, Tate.
Yeah.
Or it may have just been Dylan Klein because that's where the card
That's what he's talking
was
to.
pointed towards. So
Yeah.
yeah, it may have just been Dylan Klein.
Interesting.
His number doesn't show with that 20 though.
I don't know. I thought it was 20.
He's talking with the ref right now.
Yeah, it was
Just
probably.
getting a little more clarification.
probably Dylan Klein.
Very peaceful. The captain. Very peaceful exchange there. The point goes for possession goes to the Dons, 20-17.
That's out.
Way out. Yeah.
That had Taco Bell levels of hot sauce on it. Oh my goodness. And it's now 21-17.
Yeah, and Loyola is only 4 points away from set point,
Yes.
and then after that they just need one more.
Yeah. I take that back. That was not Taco Bell levels of hot sauce. That was Hartman's level of hot sauce. A common theme we've seen tonight. Grant, great job.
set.
Oh, long car.
That's a great set by
Yeah,
Grant.
great rally.
And out.
Oh my
Touch
goodness.
scene, I don't think so. Yep, and that's
Yep.
point Loyola.
That had levels of the bomb on it. Unbelievable. So the Cubs taking advantage with the Dons' unbelievably hot hits.
Oh,
It's
great
22-17.
But volleyball is like a pinball, just being tossed and turned around, and Owen Longcar
Yep.
just sends that right into the floor. Great kill.
Not a lot of Cubs have left me speechless with these kills. Klein and Longcar have been two of them for sure. And not to mention the defense by Anderson and Morley earlier tonight. Klein.
Oh, the Dawn player chased that? Was that going out? I'm not too sure.
Might have been. Spirit with a set.
Tempo.
A miscommunication.
No one going for that.
Loyola is 1 point away from set. It is set point.
Yes.
Another nail in the coffin.
Yep.
We're counting 3 right now.
Then again, after this set, we'll be replaying that car show segment for you all to enjoy. Oh, Klein, that was speedy like a car, but it went right through the net, right to the net. 24-18 now in this third set.
Yeah, the Dons are going to have to be really cautious on their serves.
Yes.
Just one messed up serve and it's over.
Yep.
Much like the second set.
Oh,
Great dig.
Yep.
High
That's
sets
going to be Anderson. The set. The goal.
great
In return, Grant.
High set to Owen Longcar, and he gets
Stopped right there by Poindexter, Matthew Poindexter, and 23, Boston Bonifay. Bonifay, the 6'6" senior.
Yeah, Dominic Engels is not going to try and let this fall.
Great serve.
Yes. The set. Klein!
And Dylan Klein has been unstoppable behind the 10-foot line. That is 3 for 3
Unbelievable. Cubs State set number 3,
on those
25-19.
Bicks and in style.
Yep, and here's that car show segment we promised. Hello everyone, I'm Senior Jordan Buckley now. I'm joined by Mr. Ebner. Mr. Ebner, just tell me a little bit about the history of the car show, how long it's been running, and all that.
For how long it's been running, I think it has been 5 or 6 years that we have been doing car shows. Usually we have done one car show a year, sometimes 2. We started with a classic car show with the True Germans Club, and then Mr. Gallagher and Mr. Jackson joined in to do an event with the two clubs together. So it's great to have them as part of it, because I don't know anything about cars, but so it's good to have Gallagher and Jackson that are part of it. So yeah.
You haven't run any of the, we have a good mix of classic cars here. We got a couple more modern cars over on that side. And you said it started out as a classic car show. We're back.
Yeah, so this year we decided to do both classic and exotic cars together, and then invite students and teachers, people of the community, to bring their own cars that they may own. And we added the motorcycles too this year. That's a suggestion from Mr. Gallagher, who knew that Mr. Porterfield, Mr. Legant, Mr. Lanza, and I'm forgetting one more person. Oh, Mr. Marsh, who brought his motorcycle. So that's a great addition. And then we extended the invitations beyond Loyola to people who had participated before. So we might see a few more cars coming in before lunch, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Is there a favorite type of car that you prefer?
For me, I like to go practical with a big family, like minivans, but looking around here and driving to school by myself, I don't know, there's many nice cars. I really like the one truck over there. The wooden touch to it, it's really nice. So yeah, but any of those would be better than my Ebner Mobile.
Thank you, Mr. Ebner, for the interview, and thank you to the True Gentlemen's Club and the Car Club for this great event today.
All right. Okay, there we go, yeah. All right, we are back on for this fourth, hopefully final set. Cubs took the second one, 25-19. They're now up 2 sets to 1. Cubs on the verge of making it to the CIF State Regional Finals. Under the last couple of regional tournaments have not really gone their way at this point. Last year was a heartbreaking loss in the semifinals of regionals to their rivals Miracosta.
Yeah, Loyola sure got their revenge this year.
Yep, definitely. Spur to a soft serve. The set.
Oh my God! Go home!
I believe that was, who was that?
That was Lucas Anderson.
Anderson with authority. Oh my goodness, that has me out of my seat.
Oh, he can't show his face anymore.
Grant, take a bit of a hit.
Wear a bag. Get a paper bag, put it over your face, and
That's
go to a
amazing.
different state, dog. Oh my God.
Team's coming out strong.
Brutal. Lucas Anderson possibly with one of the most powerful kills I've seen this year, not just from him, probably from the team as a whole. Anderson authority in full force tonight. The set. Klein. Oh.
Dylan Klein spatching that one out.
Yeah.
Seems like he kind of like missed it by just his fingers right there, and it seems like it made like a weird sound. Didn't really hit it with the palm of his hand.
Yeah. Keeping the ball in play, as Klein mentioned, was a key for tonight. They've been doing a really good job of that, but at times it has been a little difficult. The set. Really a little softer that time around.
So,
Good play on that
that's
Don's player right there.
Should be
Grant
free.
diving for it. Wow. DK. A little softer that time. Wow. Perfect.
Great tip.
Yep. Awesome tip there from Dylan Klein. Knotted up a 2 now in this fourth set.
You know, when you hit as hard as Dylan Klein, like it just puts defenders on their heels, and yeah, when he tips that, you're just not ready for it.
Yes. The unpredictability of Klein and a lot of other guys tonight really.
Oh, that's it.
That is it. The line ref calls it in. Oh, and that was a great kill. Wow.
Yep. No queens, no jokers, just an ace from Dylan Klein. 3-2 now for the Cubs.
I've never heard that before.
Oh my goodness. Not that time
Just
around.
hits the net there. Visibly disappointed. Dylan Klein.
Yep. Serving another key from Klein tonight. On the bright side, it has gotten a lot better tonight. I know we've mentioned that it's been a lot better than previous broadcasts that we've had, where most of them
Because of
have.
Tate Harringham.
And you too.
God, 4 for 4. That's another nail on the coffin. We're counting it.
That guy was absolutely just frozen. Like statue. He did not move.
Terrified for his life. Rightfully so. You have
Tell
Dylan Klein.
tell the Cathedral bus driver to start the car at this point.
Oh my. And a great back right there. Loyola's just trying to take away at this point.
Yeah, that was either Vino or Long Car. One of them got to it. But fantastic stuff. Just showing off the vert. Studio back to serve. Cubs lead 5-3. That one gets over. Good return. The fake out.
Almost again.
So close. 5-4.
You can tell that outside scared though.
Yes.
Lucas Anderson is living in his head rent free, absolutely rent free. Two bedroom apartment, 2 bathroom, living comfortable.
Oh my! Yeah, the nerves are getting to them. You can tell.
Yes.
I mean, if you are a player on Cathedral right now, you've got to have this feeling of almost like nerves, but also like solidarity, where it's like
knowing that you're about to get home.
Knowing that you have to like step up, or else you're going to lose.
Yep. Oh, wow. Powerful save there.
Vita is there, nowhere to go.
An overserve, and then the Dons try to recorrect themselves, only to get stuffed.
By Ryan Vita.
POV, you're about to get sent home by the Loyola Cubs.
Lucas Anderson back to serve. The southpaw. Unfazed.
Great serve.
Powerful serve there.
Oh,
that will be
a great swing.
Yeah, that's
a great swing.
Yeah. 7-5 now.
High hands. Powerful swinging high. That's great.
Gets it right off the hands of the block right there.
We are. Yep, timeout by Cathedral Catholic. Oh, no.
It's a wet spot.
Wet spot.
Possibly from the one player who dove to get that ball from Lucas Anderson.
Yep.
I got destroyed by a wet spot in one of our last tournaments.
They're
Man.
Like the
dangerous.
very last tournament, like early in the morning.
Oh, wow.
I like hurt my knee. It was L's.
See, we don't want any injuries. That's the first thing to be taken care of.
Yeah. Anderson with authority.
Oh.
Well, that's a turn. Very impressive. Double block.
Block.
Great
Almost.
play right there by number 14,
Yeah.
Cameron Worrell.
Gotta respect it, yes. 7-6 now in this fourth set.
Oh, that's a good serve.
Yeah, the set.
Doesn't matter if Ryan Vina, though, gets the kill.
Yep, that Cathedral Catholic player just got a facial. 8-6 now for the Cubs. And Jason, while we were on the subject a moment ago, what were some of your fondest memories playing JV volleyball here this past season at Loyola?
Oh, definitely winning the final tournament. That was great, and seeing my replacement Hugh Vandewey come in and then win the finals MVP, step up big.
Wow.
That was cool.
Nice. Yeah, Vandewey, one of quite a few two-sport athletes here at Loyola. I was actually surprised to see him play volleyball. He stands at 6'7", does a fantastic job in the front, but he also plays basketball and is going to very much have an increased role next year.
Yes, he's definitely going to be on the
that's
varsity
tough.
team. I can tell.
Yeah.
Dang it.
A lot of underclassmen are really going to step up across all sports for Loyola at the next level, and it's going to be awesome to see that next year.
Yeah, shout out Jason.
Yes.
Thank you, Ted.
And to serve for the Dons is Patrick Buckle.
Yeah, Buckle, a senior outside hitter.
Great serve.
Yeah.
Great arch on that.
No one up on Ryan Vina. That is another nail in the coffin. We're up to 5, and this coffin sure needs a lot of nails.
There's a hitter across the street.
That is now a 3-point lead for the Cubs.
Yep.
10-7. V's are up.
Yep. Vina, great job there.
Overpass. In the gym. Who is that guy? Where's the lineups? Who is this dude? Number 14, Cameron Worrell needs to hit the gym.
Gets absolutely stuffed right there in a battle of tug of war, but except push of war, I guess.
Yeah. Klein.
And they take a timeout after
Very much needed. I
Yes.
mean, if Loyola continues this momentum, I don't think Cathedral's going to just recover, because at this point, it's basically Redondo Union.
All over again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, first set was choppy. Second
set
set,
better.
it was just recovery. Third set's just solidifying yourself. And then the fourth set's finishing the job.
Yeah.
And that's basically what the Cubs are trying to do here.
Yeah. Klein's snatch block. I know it was a different sport, but it did sort of reminded me of Shannon Brown back on the Lakers. He had an incredible snatch block way back years ago. Also, John Morant had a great one a few seasons ago. So yeah, snatch blocks all around for the Cubs. Klein, fantastic job showing off his athleticism. Cubs 14 points away from putting Cathedral Catholic season in the coffin and possibly burying it across the street.
Hey, that's what we're made for. All our opponents' losses.
With, as Kevin Harlan says, NBA commentator, no regard for human life. The Cubs have just been killing them so far. In the past 2 sets, unbelievable resilience. Unbelievable resilience from the Cubs tonight. The set, just past the block. The set again, DK, blocked. Anderson, over the block.
Over. This thing should go over. Oh, maybe not.
Great rally right now.
Straight up.
What? Wow. The set.
Here we go.
Get ready.
That's a lift. Oh, he got under.
And the whistle really gets the point after a fantastic rally.
One of the best of the
Oh, someone's rattled. Someone's rattled.
I'm not even.
Who's that dude?
rattled like a snake.
Dominic Engels, a little rattled
I'm not too
after
sure.
that play.
Jason, do you know what the call was on that?
It's under.
Oh, an under.
Interesting. Vina. Wow.
Off the net.
Oh, they're setting him.
Oh, so close for no cigar.
Okay, Dominic Engels, clearly not too rattled.
Yeah.
Great swing to the back line.
He
Good
took that
response.
personally, Jason.
He
He did. It's like he heard me.
Very, very much
Can't hear
so.
you. He's actually tuned into the broadcast.
He has a little earpiece.
12-8. That's another idea. I mentioned this last time around, but
Oh, God.
yes,
OC.
point for the Cubs.
All right,
No
what?
doubt about it.
What was your idea?
It was I believe getting our players mic'd up once in a while. That would be sick. If we
Yo.
could somehow do that. If we
Yo,
can get a couple
that'd be
live
great.
mics I know we were looking into it a while back. Hopefully we can get that done. Double stiff.
And that's just a nice little block right there. Nothing to it. Just quick, soft, not even that tough. And
the terrific tandem.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrific tandem of Anderson and Moore.
Timeout for Redondo. That is, I think they're last.
Redondo?
Possibly.
Sorry. Timeout for Cathedral Catholic.
It's Cathedral Catholic.
Yeah, they do. According to this, they have no timeouts left.
Cathedral Catholic?
Cubs have 2. All right, we are on the air. We're on camera. It's good. This is our, again, possibly our last broadcast of the season. My last after 4 years, bittersweet. Jason's last after 3 short but amazing
Still
months.
bittersweet, yeah.
Yes.
And then we got Tate, who just said the wrong school.
My bad.
Tate doing a fantastic job as a
We are in
sophomore.
okay hands.
Among quite a few of our guys will be up next year, so you'll be hearing a lot from Tate, Jerry, and Frank, 2 of our freshmen as well, next year, and I can't wait to hear it. Fantastic stuff. But yeah, while we're just coming out of the timeout, Cubs are 11 points away from winning the set.
This set in this game, it is currently 2-1 if you want an update.
Yep.
And Ryan Sprague is up to serve. He does his little floaters as he
Stuff by Klein. Stuff again by Klein. Back to back. And let's make it 3. Close. Not enough. All right, I want to see if there's an update from Beckman and Newport Harbor. You guys carry on.
And carry on we will. Back to serve Cameron World, trying to add more points to this deficit, I guess. Trying not to.
What a block! Right there.
One nail in the coffin has come loose.
Dominic Engel has consistently been putting in the work.
Yes. Okay, here's the update from on the other side of the bracket. Newport Harbor is up 11-6 in set number 4 over Beckman.
Jeez.
Beckman just called timeout 5 minutes ago. That was the last update from Kevin Rodriguez. And speaking of updates, well, I probably shouldn't say it. NBA playoffs going on right now. Also exciting, but this is even more exciting, I will tell you that.
And Dylan Klein is now back to serve.
Yep. Klein with some power on that.
An overpass? No. Stuffed by Morley. And that's out.
That is way out. And it is now a 6-point lead for Loyola. It just keeps getting bigger.
Yep.
And Dylan Klein back to serve again. Monstrous spike right there.
Right on the money. 16-11 now. So whether their hits have been inbounds or out of bounds, the Dawn's hits have been reaching Carolina Reaper levels of hot tonight. Unbelievable.
Oh, great dig right there by Owen Longcar. And the spike.
We're getting ready for that.
Lucas Anderson. And he gets the put down hard angle. And number 14, Cameron World cannot handle it. Well, damn, that dude's 6'5".
Yep.
Guy is massive.
Yeah. Anderson with authority once again.
And now, back to serve is Stewart. And Stewart gets the dig.
Oh, great great effort by Dylan Klein.
It was so close.
Yep. Klein with the hustle we all expected from him and the rest of the Cubs tonight. Unparalleled. If they were wearing Fitbits right now, or like Apple watches or fitness watches, they'd just be going through the roof.
Yeah.
A loud cheer from the Loyola student section. And that is just out.
So close.
But no cigar, and Loyola is now up 17-13.
Yep.
The Dons
away.
trying to gain back some points.
Yep. Up to serve now for Cathedral Catholic number 6, David Carruthers, a junior.
Well, that ended pretty quick.
Yep. 18-13 Cubs.
I guess screaming helps. Yeah.
Yes. Good distractor. Good method here from both both sides. Calling the names of the servers out helps out too a little bit. Anderson with authority.
Oh,
Cathedral takes
thankfully
it
the
right
panel
off the
didn't come
chest.
down.
Yep.
And
goodness.
Olmonkar.
Oh,
Right between the
That is
eyes.
under, I think. Yeah.
Point for the Cubs, no doubt about it.
19-13. Loyola leads.
Yep. Anderson back to serve. Also, just looking at Anderson and Ray's position, we also have our banners honoring the
great
class of
serve.
2022. I'll get to them in a bit. Oh, great time of block.
Oh, that is a great spike.
Yep. Unbelievable kill. Did you guys catch what that was? I apologize, I'm not sure.
He placed that so
Yes.
excellently
Terrific.
well. Right through the wall and right to the back of the court.
Yep. Fantastic
yeah,
stuff.
Dylan Klein could only watch on that one.
Oh,
Out of
my.
bounds.
And everyone could only watch on that one as that one
20-14.
sails like 10 feet out.
Yep.
And 5 points left for Loyola to go to the state finals.
And
Yes.
Olmonkar is going to try and be that spearhead to lead them to victory.
As we heard from Bowley in pregame, he wants the Cubs to play with a free spirit as that goes out of bounds. But yeah, he wants the Cubs to play with a free spirit. Not a lot of pressure this week. No game plan really in place as well. So the Cubs playing free as birds tonight.
Jumper.
Oh,
Great
great
dig. And Dylan Klein.
Klein.
That's a great dig,
Great
though.
dig as well
Wow.
by the Dons.
Yeah, back.
Second time.
Uh-oh.
It's the roll. High hand.
Oh, good rally.
Great rally there. Wow.
Back to Lucas
To the
Anderson. He
moment,
gets the kill.
yes. Right to the first row.
And that ball
Second row,
nearly
excuse me.
takes out a spectator. That's just
And-
the power of Lucas Anderson.
Yep.
Yeah, and Lucas Anderson showing out and his first time like really starting
Yeah.
on a set on varsity.
And
Yes.
keep in mind, Lucas Anderson is a junior, so
Yes.
he does have 1 year left.
1 year left, 1 year more of those incredible
It'll be
serves.
great to see him
Yes.
next year.
A couple of other servers that we didn't really mention tonight, but they have a great rotation of them. Cortez Guillermo, God, I'm blanking here. Jake Gosser, and I swear there's one more I'm
Holmes.
forgetting. Holmes Romel, yes.
Oh!
About it.
Number 4. Give me the paper. Number 4. This is Loyola.
Number 4.
There's no number 4 here.
Wow. Wait.
Hold up.
We don't even.
Charlie Ledford. Charlie Ledford.
It's on there.
Yes.
Charlie Ledford.
Charlie
Yeah,
Ledford.
Charlie
6'2".
Ledford.
Taking L's.
22-16,
Dylan
Cubs
Klein.
3 away. Great set by Sprague, good dig by Grant.
Big block right there by number 2, Matthew Poindexter, and Dominic Engels.
Yep,
Engels trying to just do all he can to
yeah.
help the Dons get more points. It is a 5-point game.
This is going to be good.
22-17. Loyola
Yeah.
leads. It is
Uh-huh.
a 3.
And only 3
Grant
points
diving
left.
for it. Oh, wow.
Oh.
That is.
Oh.
Nice job.
And number 16 of the Cubs, Spencer Graves, comes in.
Yes. Graves was in last game.
Only
along
3
with
points
the-
left until Cathedral's going to make that long 5-hour journey home.
Yes.
I think it's more like 2, but yeah.
Yep.
San Diego?
Yes, 2-hour drive to San Diego.
Really?
Not sure about the traffic.
Damn.
But nonetheless, it's going to be a long, silent bus ride home. 2 more points. Here we go
The Cubs, team minus 2
Dylan
points away
Klein
from advancing
to the CIF finals. For the first time in several years.
It is 2 hours.
And that's tipped, actually.
Oh, wow.
Interesting call. I didn't see it, but Rep did.
Interesting. Yes. Cubs.
And now back to serve. Dominic Engels trying to add to their points.
Oh, no!
Just out of bounds.
Oh,
Indeed.
Roll right across the net, and it is game
the
point.
final nail in the coffin. Cathedral is going home. One's up from the Loyola student section.
One more point.
Spencer Bridge to finish it all.
Set. Block.
Saved. And
Owen Longcar.
Almost.
Dons have a chance
Ow. Oh.
No, not quite.
to put it in the green.
Anderson up. Dang.
Let's see here.
Oh, the Dons have a little bit of life in them.
Yep. Spring front of that battery. 4-point game. Here we go. Entering now for Cathedral Catholic number 23, Ryan Enos, a
Coming into
sophomore.
the clutch.
Here we go.
The serve is over.
Oh, wow.
Vino with a jumping
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Really
is
gets
that
the
it?
block.
Oh, no, it is actually
So close.
a block.
So close.
Off the block right there. It is 24-21.
24-21. Recovered. The set.
And Ryan Hannah sets the Loyola Cubs to the state finals where they were face off likely against Newport for a rematch of the CIF finals.
Cathedral Catholic season is over. That drive to San Diego going to be long and silent.
And
That's a
along
wrap.
with Cathedral season is
Yes.
our broadcasting stint.
That's a wrap for Jason and myself. Bittersweet for both of us. I just want to say very quickly, I've loved every second of this. It's very hard to put down the headset after tonight, but I know that guys like Tate, Frank, Jerry, and more will be carrying on the tradition here. That is it for us. We'll see you all next year. I'm Jordan Buckley now on Jason Coronado, Tate Aaron, signing off. As always, go Cubs!